It is not in the dreaming, it is in the doing. That is a quote by Mark Cuban on his journey and path to success, and his approach to being good at business and doing all the things that he dreamed of. This is something that many people, including me or most of the people in here, are not good at. We sit and we dream about what our future could be, but we don't go and do it, or we wait a long time to do it, or we procrastinate it. This is a story about what Mark Cuban has done to be successful and gain all the reputation that he has. Mark Cuban was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1958 to a Jewish working class family. His father was an automobile upholsterer, which is not a very fancy job, so he didn't have everything handed to us like some of the people that we know are entrepreneurs that have everything already set for them. But Mark Cuban started selling garbage bags at 12 years old to get a pair of expensive basketball shoes. I don't know about you guys, but garbage bags are pretty self-explanatory, and it would take somebody that's really good at selling stuff to sell that to me. He also sold coins and stamps according to the Jewish virtual library. Sold coins and stamps, and at one point made $1,100 just selling stamps. So through this, he made a reputation of being a great salesman, and then he went to college at Indiana University and got a bachelor's in business. Moved to Dallas and started his first major company called Micro Solutions that he worked on for a few years, and then ended up selling it to he sold it for $6 million in 1990 to CompuServe. And then his next endeavor began in 1995, where he started working with one of his alumni that also went to Indiana, and they created the app AudioNet on computers, which they could stream basketball from, and that's what their passion was and their dreams were with basketball. And then they changed it to broadcast.com and sold that business for $6 billion to Yahoo. And with that money, the next year, he bought the Dallas Mavericks, who at the time were one of the crappiest teams in the NBA for a very long time. And what he did by pursuing his dream is went and turned an NBA franchise around. And in 2011, they won the national championship, or the title, after being in the playoffs consistently, after buying the franchise that was one of the worst in the league. Pace Business states that his energy and controversies made him definitely one of the more interesting and polarizing characters for one of the owners. He had very many times where he would call out the league or some of the refs for controversial calls, and he got fined quite a few times for this. But good for him, he didn't care about the money. He obviously has all the money that he could ever want, and he cared more about pursuing his passion and being around the game of basketball, and the money couldn't mean anything less to him. Soon after he won the title, he joined Shark Tank, which I'm sure everyone here has seen, and he has been on there since. In the first 5 years, he invested $19.4 million into 84 businesses, and was started, and has been since giving money to small businesses and helping them profit. And he's been a huge help to a lot of businesses, and it just shows that, even in his humble beginnings, he still wants to give to other people who started like him and have worked their way up like him, because he understands. With this, he worked hard, and sees these other people who work just as hard, if not harder, and he wants to give them the same thing that he got. by working hard and working his way up to be a billionaire. But yeah, this is how Mark Cuban, from a working class, small income family, made his way up to being a NBA owner and a billionaire.